이제 선생님이 설명하십니다.
Per favore, guardate quanti siete. Ok, quindi please silence. Oh, good. Because the activity of today for sure is easy, like every day. Ok, l'activité ce matin c'est très facile, comme tous les jours. Mais il faut faire attention, il faut écouter très bien, ok? Quindi mi raccomando, attività come al solito è facile, è bellissima, c'est très joli, is wonderful, e dai quello che mi fa il video, ma guarda qua YouTube, I want to be happy! Ma poi il lato allora, we're going to make a very nice decoration that you can use, especially I know is very early, but for Christmas time. La décoration d'aujourd'hui, je sais que c'est octobre, nous sommes octobre.
네, 오늘 크리스마스 데코레이션 뭐 만드는 것 같아요.
È presto, però sicuramente la potete utilizzare, vous la pouvez utiliser pour votre décoration de Noël. Quindi è molto carina, fate attenzione. Come al solito, purtroppo, ici,
아, 또 종이가 나오네요.
je suis désolée, mais d'autres fois vous êtes beaucoup de monde. Aujourd'hui, on va travailler avec notre papier blanche de photocopie, come al solito dobbiamo lavorare con questi. Like usually I have this one because also you are a lot of students like me, per fortuna. Però I hope when you come back at home, j'espère que vous retournerez à la maison, vous ferez les mêmes choses avec des papiers plus importants, plus colorés. Quando tornate a casa vi fate queste belle decorazioni con cartoncini, stoffa.
Can we keep our cabin steward with us? We will put it directly in the luggage. No, that's not exactly possible. So just in case we need them on board. So now you cannot bring them ashore with you. Sorry, but one day you can find them again. So let's see. Now let's start with something very easy. Something very easy because it's going to be delivered to you directly into the cabin. So we do it for you. We have labels. And you see, in the announcement I was speaking about these labels. These are luggage tags, more specifically. These luggage tags will be just like the one I have in my hand, and they will be delivered usually 3 per cabin. If you need more, just contact 6666. It's the number of the room service. They will deliver one. You just need to tell them which color and which letter you received, so that they can directly deliver some to you in your cabin again. Now, these luggage tags are very important for the main luggage, the heavy one you want to avoid having a backache the last day of the cruise. Because of course there are some with, let's say, 75 kilos of clothes and souvenirs and everything inside the big luggage, and they just try to put it down by themselves. Of course, this is not how we do things here. We give you luggage assistance, and this is exactly for that specific purpose. The first thing you need to do is to fill them in with a pen. There are 3 lines over here. The first one is for your name, for your surname, so it's very easy. Then we have the cabin number, very important. And finally we have the 3rd line. Now the 3rd line is another kind of very interesting piece of trivia I have for you, because there is the sign telephone. Now, let's make an example, because telephone of course can mean many different things. But just in case, please do not write yes or no. And please do not write iPhone, Android, or whatever other types of brand you have, because it's not about the brand. I know some of you may be very proud of the very super powerful new phone, but this is for the telephone number. And since, as you can see, we are from so many different countries all over the world, always remember the prefix, because it's going to be very interesting to have a prefix. And then call you in case you cannot find the luggage. We will call you directly. But now let's see. Once you fill this one in, there will be instructions on the back on how to put it to the handle of the luggage. using these ones to detach and then just putting it like this on the handle. Only for the big, heavy, large luggage you have that you do not want to carry with you. And finally, since the luggage will be outside of the cabin door within 1 a.m., we usually suggest within midnight. This way it's a bit easier for you to just go away of the cabin, you get a new cocktail, one final party, one final dance, and then afterwards you have this one here. This one here is something that it's more like a token. You can simply rip it off and then remember through this one which luggage tag color and letter you received, because this is going to be very, very important later on. So now let's see. The luggage is all outside, you went to bed, and there is one final thing to notice. There will be our magical unicorns, also known as our crew members working in the night. They will be teleporting right outside of your cabin and make sure that all the luggage disappears magically. And they will be waiting for you directly at the terminal the next day, usually when you wake up. So why do you do this? You do this to make sure that the luggage will be out, and then you spare your backache so that you can disembark with a very, very relaxed face and a very, very lovely smile. But now this is only about the big luggage only. So let's go back on the ship. This is the next day. The luggage is already out. So remember a change of clothes, because we do not want any fashion line, bikini winter season. Because I've had a few. And of course a pair of shoes if you do not want to disembark in flip-flops, because there's also been those cases. And then we have three very key important things to do. Now, of course, all of you know the Ojo border, right? All of you know the Ojo border, right? Yes. Okay, I was kind of flustered for a second. Now, in case, let's see, this one here will be special for all of those who are disembarking, because the one for the next day will have some special information for you. For example, there will be the time for breakfast. But of course, since you are going to be disembarking in the morning, usually, it's very difficult for you to find information about dinner, right? So this is where you can find where to have one last free breakfast. It can be in the buffet, it can be in the restaurant, it can be wherever you want. The only important thing is that you do, because it's very important for everybody to start the morning with a filled stomach. And afterwards, there is something that everybody will have to do, because as you know, there will be disembarking guests, but there will also be embarking guests in the same day, starting more or less at 11 a.m. So we need all cabin stewards that usually clean 50 cabins by each other. They usually just have, each one will have 50 cabins to clean. So we always ask all guests to leave the cabin within 10 a.m. for those in Barcelona, which is very, very important, because in Barcelona it's the only exception. And then we have Marseille and Savona. For those who disembark in those two other ports, they need to leave the cabin at 8 a.m. Okay? This is important for all cabin stewards so that they have the time to clean the cabin for the next guests who are coming on board. And in this case, it's very, very important for everyone to do it, because obviously, as you found them clean, the new guests will need to find them clean too. And afterwards, after you do, please remember to check the safe, because, well, 5 years ago I was on Costa Victoria, and a very lovely guy from an Arabic country just decided to forget about the Rolex that was in the safe. So we found the Rolex. We had no idea if it was true or fake. Probably true in the end. And we had a fight between crew members trying to understand who wanted it first. And then of course, this did not go well, because the guest himself came and said, well, never mind, I don't need it. So in the end, we had another fight, trying to make sure to understand who had to get to keep the watch. So well, in the end, it was delivered to him again, because obviously that's what we do. But please double check the safe if you used it, because sometimes things can get stuck in the edges, at the very corners of the safe, especially the ones that are kind of hidden. And afterwards, after you get the safe all completely empty, just remember to put something on the bed. And this something is the TV remote. The TV remote, for those who use the television, you probably have it somewhere, maybe on the sofa, maybe you put it on the table. just put it on a visible place. It's a nice token of appreciation for what the cabin steward did for the entire cruise, and most importantly, it's for him to know exactly where it is, instead of going through all of the rest of the cabin trying to find, oh my god, where is this TV remote? And afterwards he will put it back to where it was. Now, after we vacated our cabin, we are there with ourselves and all the guests of the cabin. We have all the time to enjoy the ship for one last day, to remember. Maybe you come here and say, I had so many parties right here, I had heard so much music played here. Or maybe you want to go to the Grand Bar, maybe you want to go to the casino, maybe you want to go wherever you want to go, just to remember what you did throughout the cruise. Maybe you want to take some last pictures of crew members if you know them. And then finally, we will have something in this very Yogi Bordo for the last day. No, as I said, it will be a special one for disembarking guests, because right in the middle, since you are going to disembark within the afternoon at the very last moment, there will be a certain area right here, a blue area, with all the luggage tags written as a list. And this list will have a certain lounge and a certain time at which you will have to be in that lounge. Let's make an example. This one is green F. Now, for those, for example, who will receive this one, let's say that in the Yogi Bordo there is the Grand Bar at 9 a.m. This means that all those guests who receive this luggage tag, as soon as they get to the Grand Bar, there will be an animator there with this very microphone, and he or she will tell you something like this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grand Bar for one last day. For those guests who are going to disembark with letter F, color green for the luggage tag, we have now confirmation that the luggage is outside waiting for you at the terminal. So, as soon as we receive this kind of announcement, you can proceed and they will announce where the exit will be. As soon as you know, you can of course disembark and then use the card for one last time, making sure that this one gets scanned at the security and then gets deactivated. It will become, surprise, a souvenir. This one is for all of you to get, so that you remember everything just by looking at your card. Maybe the first time when you did not know where your cabin was, or maybe, where is the bathroom here? Something like that. And then all the parties we had, all the restaurants, all the good food you had. And then you disembark, the luggage will be right outside, just like this. It will be organized according to the luggage tags. So there will be a big sign telling you the letter and the color that you received, just like this. And of course, as you can see, all the luggage will have the luggage tag itself. So you know which one you received, because remember, you have the token at the beginning. You can put this one directly in your pocket, you can put it in the wallet, you can put it wherever you want. You can even put it somewhere because it's a sticker. So you can stick it, for example, on the Costa card itself, so that you get two souvenirs at the same time. And then, of course, if you still cannot find your luggage, there will be personnel ashore, our own shore personnel from Costa, as well as the one from the terminal. They will be able to help in any case. Now, this is important for one reason. We try to make sure that all the luggage tags are separated because of groups. We make groups of disembarkation so that everybody can be disembarking in groups without, for example, clogging up the stairs or going through the elevators and makes all elevators get completely busy. This is important for us and for you. So in case, if you do not have the confirmation that the luggage tag was called, just stay on board for the moment. Take one last coffee, take one last glass of water. Just relax, because if you go before, maybe the luggage is not even there yet. So what's the point of waiting outside in Barcelona like this? Waiting with a very huge wind, for example, maybe in the hot sun. No point. So just stay on board, relax, and we will tell you when the luggage is out. But now, there is something I haven't talked about, because I've been speaking on behalf of Mr. Large Main Luggage. Now, what about the hand luggage? Now, the hand luggage is for all of you. This is for the important things, important documents, if you have flight tickets, if you have train tickets, for all of you, if you have glasses, these ones are very important. They always need to stay with you. And of course, for those who need them, medicines as well. Now, in this case, we could or could not have a deposit for luggage. Hand luggage can be deposited. You will find information whether it's needed or not. For most ports, technically it's never needed because usually you disembark very early anyway. So just keep it with you. Or else, take a look at your last oggi a bordo. Information will be here for the time of your disembarkation as well as for the time at which the hand luggage deposit will be available and where. And now let's go for something that I've been also very, anticipating, which is the bill. Now, I'm pretty sure some of you are from America and could not download the app, or maybe some of you do not have the app at all, right? So in case, do not worry for it, there is always the reception. Now, for those who have the application, we are trying to be very green. We are trying to print out as less paper as possible. So in case if you want, please use your application and download the PDF format of your bill directly there. It's going to be very easy for you to do it so that you can have it directly on your smartphone. And then of course, for those of you who cannot download the app, if you want a printed version of the bill, you can always contact the reception and they will hand you over a printed version. Now let's see. Remember at the beginning when Maria Luisa said, okay, there are two ways to connect your Costa card and charge it with money. There was the cash deposit version or the credit card method. Now, in both cases, it's going to be very, very useful to know that they are very easy. The credit card one is especially easy because it's obviously going to be very automatic. Everything will be charged until the very end, and then as soon as you scan the card at the security personnel at the gangway for the last time, everything will be disconnected and your Costa card will be deactivated and become a souvenir, as I said. For those who instead have to settle the account with cash deposits, who decided to use cash deposits throughout the cruise, there is only the last day available for you. The machine will recognize guests who are disembarking the same day, and it will immediately tell you, oh, you are disembarking today. Let me see if you have money to get back or if you have to pay something else. And afterwards, for the last day only, therefore, cash machines will have the possibility for you to get your money back. So only, for example, for those tomorrow in Barcelona, only those who are disembarking in Barcelona can do it. Same goes for those who have to pay, and they can get the change rate immediately because it's going to be for the last day only. Now let's see. Is anybody here subscribed into the C Club already? Let's raise our hands if you are all in our Costa family. Oh, okay, that's quite a good number. If you still haven't, just pass by me. I can immediately subscribe to you, and afterwards you see, this one is going to be a very, very nice advantage for you to take advantage, for example, of discounts up to 50% discount for a lot of services, lots of products, lots of departments in general for the ship. But afterwards, you see, there is something you can do after you subscribe for free. We just need your mail. There is one thing called a questionnaire of satisfaction. Now, the questionnaire of satisfaction is a very important piece of our job here, because we always need to understand whether we've done well, whether we've done correctly, whether we need to improve something, and whether you would like to suggest something as well. So in case, if you do this, it's a very easy task, because as soon as you do, you get 150 points more for the C Club. So for example, maybe you are trying to pass from bronze to silver, or maybe you already know you have enough points to become bronze, and then you want to pass on silver, maybe you want to pass to gold. 150 points are quite a lot. And this is all by just filling out a questionnaire of ours. Now in case, what happens with this? To receive this questionnaire, you can simply just switch to the C Club profile on the application. For those who don't have the application, just come to me. I will do it myself. Now, in case we go to profile, then we go to the C Club login. It will be located right next to the profile. And afterwards, you just use your password and the mail that you used to subscribe. And afterwards, as soon as you logged in, there will be a different format for the entire application, because the profile will now have a set of questions. The first one is whether you would like to receive, for example, promotions from Costa, offers, maybe extra points, extra bonus cruises for you, because we also have cruises, especially for those who are into the Sea Club. And afterwards, we also have the second most important question, which is the one whether you would like to receive by mail, once you disembarked, the questionnaire of satisfaction. This questionnaire of satisfaction will have more or less the same set of questions all the way through, from most to most,
이번엔
I
냉정하게
cannot pronounce it,
평가를 할 겁니다.
and then on the other side, most satisfied. Now in this case, we have a set of scores from 0 to 10, more or less. But let's say, these ones will be for every department. They will be for all departments in general. So for example, if you did not use anything like from the casino, maybe you did not use the arcade, maybe you did not even need the squawk because there are no children in the children area for you. Now in case, you can even use the non-used option, because there is that one as well. And then we have the general questions at the very end. These are the ones related not to the services, not to the entertainment, not to the reception, whatever. They are for the entire crew, for all the crew that works on board. So let's make another survey. I like surveys. How many of you saw a plumber? So, how many guests do you think there are in this very room? And only just about 4 or 5 saw a plumber. How many saw an electrician? See, just one. And now you see, these are magical creatures for us. They just appear and disappear as soon as there is anything else to do. And we have a lot of crew members like that. We have more or less 1,200, if I recall correctly, in this ship. And how many could you have seen? You may have seen many from, for example, the hotel department, because it's the biggest one. You've seen people in the buffet, you've seen people at the restaurant, you've seen the waiters, you've seen the bartenders, you've seen your own cabin stewards, or maybe other cabin stewards. But they're supposed to be there, so they are easy to see. What about the upholsterer? We have a upholsterer on board, we have a carpenter, we have the cooks. Some of you may have never seen the cooks, but they are one of the major departments on board. Because imagine a day without cooks. Exactly, imagine. Now, we don't resort to cannibalism, just in case, but we have all these crew members that worked even if you did not even know they existed. So, this one question is for them. Well, how likely would you recommend Costa to a friend or family? This is not to recommend the company, this is not to recommend the ship, this is not to recommend the itinerary, this is to recommend all the 1,200 who worked here on board for the entire cruise. Not 24/7, but we have 11 hours a day. And it's quite tasking when we have no days off, and we stay here for months. I may have just embarked here, but I've started my first month on another ship. And now I came here, and I'm going to stay here until January, for example. But then there are those who are staying here for 7, 8 months too. So as you can see, we become a family in the end. We become something more than just colleagues. And this is what motivates us to continue. Because when we see that a guest appreciates what we did throughout the cruise, this is the this is the greatest feeling you have. So let me explain how it works. The first sticks, as you can see, these ones are in red. Now why are they in red? They are in red for the sole reason that for these ones the score is negative. It's read by a machine in the end, because there's so many who will bring us our surveys. And afterwards,
뻔한 얘기하는 것 같아요.
if you put these scores
1번부터 답이 나옵니다. 네, 디즈니 노래인 것 같아요. 뭡니까?
Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other has to say. Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oodle lolly, golly, what a day.
뭔 노래야?
Never ever thinking there was danger in the water they were drinking, they just guzzled it down. Never dreaming that a scheming sheriff and his posse was watching them gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest.
Perfetto, grazie mille Alezza. Quindi qualcuno mi può dire come si chiama questo film? Lo ha detto la canzone. Perfetto, Madame, très très bien. Porque le film s'appelle Robin Hood.
로빈 후드. 디즈니가 아니고 영화 노래네.
This film was Robin Hood. Also, this song you can listen how it says Robin Hood. So the song, if you listen it properly, you will listen the name of the song. Si ascoltiamo bene la canzone,
어렵네요.
ascoltiamo
역시
il nome
음악 퀴즈 어렵습니다.
della film. Robin Hood. Si on écoutait bien les chansons, nous pouvons écouter comme s'appellent les chansons. Danke, adesso andiamo avanti con la numero 2. Number 2.
이건 뭔 영화 음악이지?
I really like this film. So, j'aime beaucoup ce film. C'est très très belle. Comment s'appelle madame le film?
Je sais pas.
Bravo! Tarzan! Tarzan! This film name was Tarzan. It's a really nice film and I really recommend it.
타잔.
È una film bellissima. Quindi adesso ascoltiamo la numero 3.
타잔이야. 3번.
Not like you. You think I'm an ignorant savage, and you've been so many places. I guess it must be so, but still I cannot see. If the savage one is me,
프로즌.
can there be so much that you don't know? You don't know.
Bella canzone e anche bella principessa, perché questo è una princesa. This is a princess right now what we are listening. Quindi qualcuno mi può dire come si chiama? Bravo, Pocahontas. Pocahontas. We were listening the voice of Pocahontas. Also,
목소리가 비슷해서 프로즌인 줄 알았는데 포카혼타스였습니다.
Y adesso vamos a ver la número 4. On va voir le numéro 4.
4번.
Là, on est à la 45e croisière, hein, il est enregistré. Ah bah ça c'est facile.
Now I'm the king of the swingers, oh, the jungle I preached and pop and had to stand, that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man cop and stroll right into town and be just
정글? 정글북? 아, 정글북. 아, 불어가 제일 힘들어요, 알아듣기가.
Questa sì che era facile. This one esta era muy fácil. This one was
Jungle
really
Book 였답니다.
facile chanson. Parce que, s'il vous plaît, comment s'appelle Perfecto, señores y señoras, el libro de la selva, The Jungle Book, el libro de la jungla. Perfecto, bellísima película, It's a really, really nice film. Perfecto. Vediamo la siguiente.
여기서부터 제가 했나요?
Born in Paris, the city awakes to the bells of Notre Dame.
노틀담의 곡춘가 보다.
The baker man takes to the bells of Notre Dame.
노틀담. 노틀담의 곡춘 것 같아요.
The city
One more.
Podemos ver otra vuelta. Qua abbiamo una escenificazione. Y adesso tutti insieme, tutti ensemble, todos juntos, everyone please. What's the name? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo s'appelle la filme? Bravo, bravo.
곡추가
El
바뀐가 봐요.
jorobado de Notre Dame. Perfecto, facile, facile. Grazie Alexa por la escenificación. Thank you very much, Dankeschön. Y ahora seguimos con la siguiente, avec le prochain. Oh, this one is super, super easy.
아 이게 프로즌이지. 프로즌. 네.
La nieve, el frío, feo, ghiaccio. Beautiful song. And they keep the isolation.
The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Heaven knows I am. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the quiver for their time to be. So don't feel, don't let them know.
Let it go. Let it go. Anymore. Let it go. Let it go.
Nous chantons les chansons en toutes les langues. Espagnol, français, italiano, en toutes les langues.
우리 팀이 제일 분위기가 좋아요.
Cantiamo la canzone in tutta la lingua. We sing all the songs in every language. I love it so much. So this song was really easy, tre facile, facile. Di questa parte, come si chiama questa canzone? Questo film, scusami? Brava signora, Frozen.
La reine des neiges. La reine des neiges.
La reine des neiges. Perfetto, facile, madame.
부려.
Perfetto, signore. This one was Frozen, a really famous song that for sure we have listened it millions of times.
Let it go.
Frozen. Super. So, la siguiente, on va voir les prochaines.
8번부터 들은 것 같은데 저는.
¿Cómo se llama en español? No tiene traducción
Our story actually begins long before
뭐지? 흥이 넘치는 우리 팀. 나인볼?
Vamos a ver.
스누커. 스누커. I know.
Señores, ¿cómo se llama esta película? ¿Cómo se llama? Hércules. Hércules. Also, if we listen the song properly, we can hear the name of the film. Se ascoltiamo bene questa canzone, possiamo ascoltare come si chiama la film. Si on écoutait bien les chansons, nous pouvons écouter comment s'appelle le film. Perfecto. Estaba diciendo que si escuchamos bien la canción, podemos escuchar el nombre de la película. Así que ahora, por favor, seguimos con la siguiente. Vamos a ver.
Je vois le chat noir un peu asiatique là, comme ça.
We are Siamese if you
이게 백설공주죠, 백설공주.
We are Siamese
아닌가?
if you
백설공주 하나 있었는데?
Now we looking over and down beside. If we like we stay for maybe quite a while.
뭐지?
On va leur dire que c'est même si c'est pas ça, on va dire que
Okay, this one. ¿Alguno sabe cómo se llama?
les aristochats. Les aristochats.
Se llama la...
Alors c'est pas ça a priori, c'est pas.
Señores y señoras, ladies and gentlemen, this was La Dama y el Vagabundo, Lady and the Tramp, Ben et le Clochard,
뭐?
el Vagabundo. La Dama y el Vagabundo.
Ah oui, tu la voyais avec
La belle et le clochard.
c'est bien celui-là.
Perfecto.
아,
Vamos con la
모르겠네.
siguiente.
Oui, la belle et le.
뭔지 모르겠네.
La número 9.
Oh là 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 là. Il a perdu.
Ah, this one.
아, 이게 백설공주였죠?
Il a tout perdu. Moi je savais que.
아, 제가 거의 막판이었었네요. 난쟁이들의 노동가 같은 거죠, 이게.
Señores, esta es muy fácil, sempre facile, facile per tutti voi. Chi la sai?
Les 7 nains.
Snow White?
Little boy.
Brava señora, questa film se chiama Blancanieves y los 7 enanitos, Snow White and the
백설공주.
Dwarfs,
백설공주와 7난장이.
Blancanieves e i 7
You have seven little boy, okay?
Perfecto, y ahora sí que sí, la última, the last one.
하나 더 남았구나.
Tutti.
비비디바비디부. 아, 뭐지 이게? 비비디바비디부. 이게 뭐더라? 비비디바비디부.
Perfecto, perfecto. So, to close this quiz, ¿cómo se llama, señora, questa film? Brava, la Cenicienta. Cerentola.
Cendrillon.
Ah bah maintenant, oui.
Centrillon.
Cendrillon.
Oui, c'est ça.
Centrillon. Brava.
Cendrier.
Perfetto. E allora sì, abbiamo finito. We finish.
네, 이제 정답이 나옵니다. 네,
Respuesta tan corta.
재밌는 퀴즈였고,
Iniziamo con la prima.
한글로는 다 알겠는데 영어를 잘 몰라서 일단 한글로도 다 적었습니다. 개미알기, anteater.
Chi è? Cosa è? Come si chiama? Come sapere?
개미알기, anteater.
Formichiere o sorbighero? Ok, vediamo se è corretto.
anteater.
Sì.
아, 여러 개 언어가 있네.
Anche a te?
Tamanoir et Josem. Sommelier et tamanoir et Josem. C'est la même chose. Donc un point. Tamanoir.
Et éléphant, c'est dans Minnesota. Éléphant, c'est la
Ok, tamanoir anche un français.
이 국적이 다 다르고 쓰는 언어가 다르니까 다 하는 말이 다 다른가 봅니다. 네. 네. 그 동물도 부르는 게 다 다르죠. 개미알기.
Ok, l'abbiamo fatto. Sì,
개미알기.
We have this one. Bravi tutti, complimenti, questo è facilissimo. Il cugino di Winnie the Pooh, il primo. Ok, bueno, andiamo avanti con il
재밌습니다.
prossimo. Winnie the Pooh cousin. Numero 2, cosa
선상가.
abbiamo qua? We have here Consapel.
고슬링.
Covid.
Pero como
Le Covid, la Covid.
Ok, oui. Ok, vediamo se è corretto.
아르만딜로. 천상갑이 아니었나?
Armadillo. Sí. Armadillo, muy bien. Bravo.
아르마딜로.
Andiamo avanti con il prossimo numero 3, numero 4.
카피바라.
Come si chiama?
카피바라. 요거는 카피바라.
Capibara? No? La sappiamo? Capibara? En mi país, mon pays, no appelons ça chigüiro. Chigüiro, ma in Argentina, Chile, Brasil, capibara. Nel mio paese è chigüiro. Vediamo.
Capibara.
Chigüiro. Chigüiro. E questa sì non so come dire. I don't know how to say this. Wasserschwein. Ok.
바셀슈바인.
Es este.
카피바라. 코리안. 카피바라. 세인. 카피바라.
Cerdo de agua. Ok. Bueno, l'abbiamo? Sì? Bravi, complimenti. Congratulations if you have it. E se no, già la sappiamo adesso. Otherwise, you already know this one. Ok, andiamo avanti con il prossimo. Numero 4. Guarda che bello.
Tasmania
che
Devil.
carino, so cute.
Tasmania
Come si
Devil.
chiama? Non sapevo. Ah, sì? Guardiamolo.
요거는 똑같아요. 테스메니아 데빌.
Como dice Igor, faccia de angelo, ma lo vediamolo. He has angel face, but maybe he behave like a demon, but no, but he's so cute. I don't know how is he. But the name is
테스메니아 데빌.
Diavolo della Tasmania, demonio di Tasmania, demonio con Tasmania e piacere di Tasmania. E l'abbiamo fatto? It's correct?
Yeah.
Ok, applauso per tutti. Congratulations. Okay, in German.
타스마니아.
Tasmanische Teufel. Wow.
또 다 부르는 게 다른
Okay, we're going to
겁니다.
correct. Thank you. Ok, andiamo avanti con la prossima, numero 5, number 5, numero 5. No, non è il Chihuahua.
이거 고슴도치. 고슴도치.
Sì, come si chiama? Non è un erizo. No, non è un ricci. No, è un erizo.
고슴도치.
Chi la sai?
Porc épic? Non, c'est pas un porc épic. Porc épic, il a les. Non, porc épic.
근데 고슴도치보다는 털이 좀 두꺼운 거 보니까 고슴도치는 아닌 것 같고.
Ah, forse. No, vediamo
아,
come
어렵다
si
이거.
chiama.
고슴도치를
Chi la
적었는데.
sai? Chi la sai? Echidna.
에키드나.
È il cugino, è il primo dell'erizo.
에키드나. 아, 어렵다.
But this one is smaller, it's like flat, little bit flat,
에키드나.
with the nose, longer nose. È il cugino poi. Ok, sì, è Echidna. It's correct in Deutsch? Okay.
In French.
In French also, in French it's correct?
Avec l'Echidna. Ah bon? On connaît plus, non?
저런 것도 잘 모르네요, 제가.
I don't know.
어쨌건 즐거운 시간 계속되고 있습니다.
Andiamo avanti con il
6번
prossimo
사막여우
numero
같은데 6번
6, number 6, numero 6, numero 6.
사막여우 같은데 그렇지 사막여우 Desert
Ma non è un chihuahua, il chihuahua spousino. Come si chiama queste?
Desert Fox
Ok, come si chiama? Chi lo sai? What's the name of this? Come s'appelle? Fennec Fox. Non è il cugino del chihuahua, è il cugino del zorro. Come si dice in italiano? Zorro.
사막여우 아닌가? Fennec
Del volpe, questo è il cugino del volpe.
Fennec
Della volpe, sì.
Alexa, renard des sables, c'est bon?
Hein?
Le renard des sables, c'est bon? In French.
Renard Fennec,
Renard
no?
Fennec. Vous avez dit renard des sables.
Ah, no. Ah, il zorro del deserto, non può succedere.
Bernard.
On a écrit renard, sable. Renard, it's good.
Ok, lasciate parlare per i colleghi.
우리 팀이 아주 열의가 넘칩니다.
Moi j'ai l'image des fenêtres, c'est marron. Enfin oui,
아, 여기서 막 얘기하고 있네. 뭔 얘기하고 있나. 빨리빨리 해라 그냥.
Ok, continuamos. Andiamo avanti, let's continue. On va continuer avec le recette.
네, 7번.
Facile
하늘다람쥐.
questa, tutti la sappiamo.
하늘다람쥐입니다. 날다람쥐.
Questa è l'estrema. La extrema, the extreme one. Fly
squirrel.
Scoppiattolo volante, antica
이거
voladora.
너무 쉽죠? 네.
E che vuoi volare? Qui? And Deutsch?
저는 참고로 한글로 다 적었습니다. 그래서 번역하라고 했는데.
Facile, no? Questo è facile. This one is very easy for you.
열심히 채점하고 있죠? 채점.
This one is, no? Sì, questa la sappiamo tutti, no? Sì? In Deutsch? Ok.
아마릴로. 아, 아마릴로가 맞아. 네.
Questa sì, no? Ok, ok, ok. Andiamo avanti con la prossima.
프로시마. 5초.
Ok, numero 8, number 8.
사냥.
Questa povera.
사냥. 얘가 이름이 뭐였더라?
Sagittario.
얘가
Chi
이름이
la
있는데
sai? Vediamo.
얘가 거기 살잖아요. 스위스 알프스하고 이런데.
Muflone.
무플론.
This one has a lot of problems at home.
무플론. 아, 저건 진짜
The
어렵다.
wife,
이름이.
somebody that
사냥인데 사냥.
or, you know. È la moglie di qualcuno che lavora sulla nave.
네, 쟤네들 막 박치기하고 히말라야 산맥 이거 들고 맞나?
Sì, la moglie a casa, il marito è qui lavorando e guarda lo che succede. La sposa in casa, the wife at home, and the husband working here on board, and this is what happened.
하는 애들인데 박치기 하는 애들인데. 아,
Ok, muflone. E che male di testa che ha questo animale, poverino. Has a headache all the time for sure. Ok, tiene dolor de cabeza el pobre. Bueno, andiamo avanti con la prossima, numero 9, number 9. Questa sì è facilissima.
코모도 드래곤.
El primo della costa, il cugino della costa.
코모도 드래곤.
Come si chiama? Chi me lo dice?
코모도 드래곤.
Varano.
코모도 드래곤.
Varano o drago di Komodo. Vediamo. Let's see.
Komodo dragon.
Drago di Komodo, dragón de Komodo. E o varano. Anche lo stesso, sì. Varano. Che? Come sì, per loro
Con mucho ketchup.
sushi de varano. Sushi de Komodo. Ok, adesso andiamo avanti con l'ultima, the last one. Come si chiama? Che
Manatee.
buono, che carina, è carinissima.
매너티죠. 매너티.
La
Manatee.
no, manatee.
Manatee. 라몬틴.
La montagna o no? Ok, la montagna.
레몬 매너티.
Vaca del mar, también le decimos manatí en mi país. La montagne.
네, 플로리다에 있는 애죠. 이렇게 해서 10문제 다 풀어봤습니다. 얘가 한글로 적은 거를 얼마나 인정해줄지 모르겠네.
What's impossible they forgot. This world keeps spinning with each new day. I can feel a change in everything. And as the surface breaks, reflections fade. But in some ways they remain the same. And as my mind begins to spread its wings, there's no stopping curiosity. I wanna turn the whole thing upside down. I'll find the things they say just can't be found. I'll share this love I find with everyone. We'll sing and dance to Mother Nature's song. I don't want this feeling to go away.
Buon pomeriggio a tutti, good afternoon, buon apprendi, buenas tardes! Benvenuti a tutti al Sea Club Show. Oggi premieremo 4 categorie e poi dopo uno show solo interamente dedicato a voi. Ladies and gentlemen, very good afternoon and welcome here. Momento. Ok. Very good afternoon to everybody. Today we give a prize for 4 different categories and then we have a show and one show only for you. Meine Damen und Herren, schönen guten Nachmittag und willkommen im Sea Club Show. Heute, ich habe den Preis für 4 verschiedene Kategorien und danach die Show nur für dich. Señoras y señores, bienvenidos. Vamos a premiar 4 categorías diferentes hoy y al final un spettacolo solo para ustedes. Mesdames et messieurs, bon après-midi à tous et bienvenue au théâtre. Aujourd'hui, on va donner les prix à 4 différentes catégories et après un spectacle seulement pour vous. Ma prima di iniziare, before we start, avant de commencer, c'est un Marco Pennino, our master, il nostro comandante.
Buonasera, good evening, good afternoon, bonsoir, buonasera a tutti.
Il nostro comandante, benvenuto.
Buonasera, again, good evening.
Our master. E voilà.
Facile,
facilissimo.
Dove posso fare telecamera?
Buonasera a tutti i soci Sea Club. Sono orgoglioso di essere qui con voi e onorato di premiare i veri protagonisti delle nostre crociere, i soci del nostro club. Grazie.
Prego.
Good evening, Sea Club members. I'm pleased to be here with you and honored to hand out the prizes to the real stars of our cruises, our club members. Thank you.
Better.
Buenas noches a todos los socios de Sea Club. Me siento orgulloso de estar aquí con vosotros y honorado de premiar a los verdaderos protagonistas de nuestros cruceros, los socios de nuestro club. Gracias.
Le grand couture français, s'il vous plaît.
Bonsoir à tous les membres du Sea Club. Au nom du commandant, je suis heureux et honoré d'être ici avec vous et de récompenser les vraies stars de notre club. Merci à tous.
Bravo, bravo. Für unsere deutsche Sprache, Gaia. Bitte, Gaia, hier.
Guten Abend an allen Costa Club Mitglieder. Ich bin stolz darauf, diesen Abend mit Ihnen verbringen zu können. und fühle mich sehr geehrt, die unterschiedlichen Protagonisten unserer Kreuzfahrten auszuzeichnen, die Mitglieder unseres Costa Club Programm. Vielen Dank.
Danke. Bene, bene, bene. E allora, prima di continuare da iniziare le premiazioni, before we start the awards, avant de donner les prix à tous, voglio chiamare qui sul palco, I have the pleasure to call here on stage our hotel director, le commissaire principale Isabella Petitti. Guest relation manager Francesca. E future cruise consultant Giacomo. Giacomo, future cruise consultant. Chi è? Perché? Cos'è? Cosa ci vuoi dire?
Allora, io qui a bordo sono per aiutarvi a prenotare la vostra prossima crociera. I'm here to assist you for the reservation of your next cruise. Et je suis ici pour réserver avec vous votre prochaine croisière.
Vogliamo sapere di più. Da dove vieni? Where are you from? Da dove eres?
Genova.
Da Genova. E cosa ci proponi la crociera più gettonata?
Allora, viene in questo momento la crociera Sea Club che si farà con Costa Fascinosa a maggio per le Canarie.
So the next year, no?
Next year, May 2024.
L'anno che viene il crucero del todo socio è nel Costa Fascinosa. Tout le monde la prochaine Costa Fascinosa 2024 pour la croisière Sea Club. Bene, bravo Giacomo. E se votre bureau, dove è il tuo ufficio? Così lo sanno. Pont 5 après les shows. Quindi per tutte le domande inerenti alla prossima crociera, Giacomo ti aspetta pour toutes les questions pendant la prochaine croisière. Tu les réponds, vous allez directement à Giacomo. Si queréis algo saber de todo el próximo crucero, Giacomo che vi spera. If you have some questions regarding all the future cruises, Giacomo waiting for you. Sì o no?
Ufficio amica.
Sì. Allora, iniziamo con la premiazione degli Starring Awards, 4 categorie, 4 different categories, 4 categorie, 4 categorie, 4, iniziamo, bello, il più giovane che abbiamo questa crociera, the younger Sea Club members during this cruise, le più giovane, il mascolo in este crucero e premio proprio Giacomo, chi è?
È un ragazzo che viene direttamente dall'Italia, from Italy, è Alessio Pio Paola.
Alessio, vieni qui. Quanti anni hai? How old are you? Quanti anni tieni? Conviamo, aspetta, facciamo occhi in croce.
Amica mia.
Your name?
11,
Io amica teacher.
Quanti anni hai Alessio? 20 anni, 20 years old, 20 anni, 20 anni, le più giovani sempre. Hai vinto 100.000 euro, 100.000 euro, siendo certo. Una foto, un sorriso. Grazie. Alessio Pio, le più giovani sempre il più giovane di questa crociera, the youngest Sea Club members, bravo. Quante crociere hai fatto per curiosità? Combien de croisière? How many cruises you do already? 18 crociere. Cioè non eri ancora nato e già eri in crociera.
Io ho fatto 25.
Bravo, vabbè. Continuiamo, we carry on.
25.
Now we give a prize to the minority nationalities. Abbiamo tanti gruppi a bordo, con la nazionalità più piccola vogliamo dare un premio che premia la nostra Francesca.
She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 Freak out! Good evening. Buonasera. Guten Abend. How's everybody feeling? Like the legend of the Phoenix. All ends with beginning. Yeah, what keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Muéstrame el camino. Sing with me, come on. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes cuando estás conmigo. Despacito, quiere desnudarte a veces despacito. Firma en la pared desde tu laberinto y hace de tu cuerpo todo mal escrito. Despacito. Okay, ahora es tiempo para levantarse. Everybody has to stand up. Come on, everybody stand up. Come on, las wheels. Oh shit, also over here. Everybody stand up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Quiero estar contigo, vivir contigo, beber contigo, tener contigo una noche loca. Come on, ahí estás tú, come on. Quiero bailar contigo, estar contigo, vivir contigo, tener contigo una noche loca. Put your hands in the air, put your hands in the air, come on. Oh. Es tiempo para la salsa, let's go. Voy a elegir, voy a bailar, vivir mi vida. Voy a elegir, voy a gozar, vivir mi vida. A veces llega lluvia para vencer las heridas. A veces solo una gota puede vencer la sequía. ¿Y para qué llorar? ¿Para qué? Si quiero la pena. Soy big. Why did you sit down again? Everybody stand up. It's time to party. Let's go dance.
계속 이런 애들아.
Voy a reír, voy a bailar, vivir mi vida.